Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to tackle an interesting question about VBA scripting in Excel. If you've ever worked with Excel files and tried to automate tasks using VBA, you know how powerful it can be. But sometimes, things don't work as expected, and that's exactly what our viewer is experiencing. The question at hand is, how do I use VBA to reload an Excel file so that the sheet counters reset it works manually, but not from a script in the main file? This is an important topic because many of us rely on automation to streamline our workflows, and understanding how to troubleshoot issues like this can save us a lot of time and frustration. In this video, we'll break down the concepts involved and provide a clear explanation of what's going on. We'll also explore some possible solutions to get you back on track with your VBA scripting. Let's dive into the world of VBA scripting and understand what's happening here. When you reload an Excel file manually, the sheet counters do indeed reset. However, when you try to automate this process using a script in the main file, it doesn't seem to work as expected. The key to understanding this issue lies in how VBA interacts with the Excel application. When you run a script from the main file, VBA creates a new instance of the Excel application, which is separate from the one you're interacting with manually. This new instance has its own set of counters and settings, which aren't affected by manual interaction. Think of it like having two separate workspaces, one for your manual work and another for your automated script. While they may seem connected, they're actually operating independently. To get around this issue, we need to find a way to communicate with the main Excel application instance from our VBA script. One possible approach is to use the getObject function, which allows us to access an existing instance of the Excel application. By using this function, we can tap into the main instance and manipulate its counters and settings. Another important consideration is ensuring that our script is properly referencing the correct workbook and worksheet. We need to make sure that we're not accidentally creating a new workbook or worksheet, which would have its own set of counters. To avoid this, we can use the active workbook property to reference the current workbook, and then select the desired worksheet using the worksheets collection. To summarize, the key points to take away from this discussion are: VBA scripting creates a new instance of the Excel application when run from the main file. This new instance has its own counters and settings, separate from manual interactions. To reset sheet counters using VBA, we need to access the main Excel application instance using getObject. Properly referencing the correct workbook and worksheet is crucial to avoid creating new instances. That's it for today's video. Well, I hope this explanation helped clarify things for you. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to leave them in the section below. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and consider subscribing to my channel for more content on VBA, scripting and Excel automation. As a final thought, I'd love to hear from you about your experiences with VBA scripting. What challenges have you faced, and how did you overcome them? Share your stories in the comments, and let's continue the conversation. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.